It's beautiful what are the three components that you just highlighted because recalls to me the three stuff that we are absolutely observing as the cornerstone of a unicorn. That is the first, that is the mission driven with purpose. So if you don't have an organization that is clear in their DNA what they do and why they do it, they cannot onboard the right people. So, and this was an interesting discussion I had with another investor that is a behavioral expert, Pedro. And also his observation was without purpose, people are simply disengaged. It's a recipe of long-term disengagement. And this is really interesting. Then the second piece also is related to the OKR, how you can transfer when the organization is growing this mindset and the purpose to the company if you don't have the proper system to align people in the right direction. But the last point is the most intriguing one because it's then how people are behaving and interacting between them when the organization is scaling. How do you help them to stay focused on the target? How do you help them to work in the proper way? And this is an interesting aspect that brings to me all the time and the behavioral excellence of F1 and technical craftsmanship. So a lot of organizations out there, they really don't know how software is built. And this is intriguing. And because of this, how can we get the right talents in our organization if we don't know who we need to intake? So this to me relies all on the concept of a human-driven organization. The real asset of a unicorn are the people that are building it. How can we onboard people that are really sharing our DNA?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that would really be ensuring that people are sharing in the values, and they're very mission driven, and they're very excited by what they're building. I think that is really important, is to have this type of alignment around the purpose, and that's really what's going to motivate everyone to be rowing in the same direction and to achieve excellence. And so these are all a lot of non-tangibles, but when and where we see a lot of this. I mean, one of the companies we recently backed, we saw a perfect example of that, where they essentially got the brightest minds of Silicon Valley from the top firms, and they all left their respective firms because the
Mhm.
founder and CEO was able to draw them in behind the mission and behind what they're building. And they decided to leave very comfortable positions from top firms to go collectively work towards building something that is going to change the world. And that is very powerful. And that power is unstoppable. And so
Yep.
when you see that, this to us gives us comfort to be able to back them, because we sense that they're not doing this for a 9-to-5 paycheck job. They're doing this because they want to change the world, and they're rallied behind this mission in an incredible way. And so that energy and that power is hard to find, but when you do, it certainly ensures that you're working with the right team, with the right dynamics, and they will most certainly achieve excellence with the right execution.